Alright, welcome back in. We are continuing on with Brotato, our 100% file completion, and today we're starting with the Hiker. Hiker is a fun little character because he's one of those characters that you just never want to stop moving. So every 10 steps you take, you earn 5 materials during the wave. For every 80 steps you take, you get 1 max HP. Your speed modifications are increased by 10%, but you do start off with negative speed and you don't get as many materials. So we're definitely going to be relying on running around as much as possible and trying to get our speed as high as possible, because the more speed you have, the more steps you take. The more steps you take, the more health, the more materials you get. And so that's just going to be very helpful. And because we're going to be moving around all the time, we are actually going to take, what I like to do is I like to take the hiking pole. Now the hiking pole, it gives you range for every 70 steps you take, and that number does drop as you get better poles. But the hiking pole also scales off of range. So as we keep running around, we get more and more range. Our hiking poles are just going to get stronger and stronger. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, first, as I said, because we only got that 50% materials, we're not going to be really focused on picking up too many materials this first round. Just going to focus on hopefully moving around enough to build up my materials to basically better than what it normally would be. So as you can see, we got 73 right off the bat. Oh my god. And we're starting with a loot worm. This is amazing. I love the loot worm. But basically, all we're going to be doing is looking for the hiking poles for the first couple rounds. So there's one. Let's see if we can find another one. They are unfortunately a little harder to find, I've found. But if you can get them, that's great. We'll lock in that last one. Not going to roll down anymore. I think 3 is enough. Hopefully, I think unfortunately with my speed, I'm not going to be able to get, don't think I'm going to be able to get any levels up right away, but we'll definitely see. And then, as we got the loot worm, going to let him take care of as many, or pick up as many materials as possible. Just because that chance to double the materials is going to be very helpful, especially since we only get 50% of the materials that we normally would. Oh, there we go. Got a little bit of range. So already off the bat, we're leveling up. So gonna start, we do have a little bit of harvesting. That is coming from the poles, so don't really need to worry about that. And I'm not going to worry about health too much because I should be getting health as I get my speed up. What I kind of really want to do is start increasing my speed. That's going to be big because, like I said, the more speed we get, the more materials we get, and the more health we're going to generate. So I'm actually going to take 2 speed updates here. So I'll take another hiking pole, take another one. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave that speed for now. I do just want to find hiking poles. Try to get all the hiking poles that I can. I'm not going to be able to get it this time, unfortunately, but that's fine. I mean, we already have 20 harvesting, so I'm not worried about that. But let's move to the next level. Now, like I said, hopefully any materials we drop, my little loot worm can pick them up and we can double it. He will go after those trees as well, so don't have to worry about that. But I'm hoping with a little bit of extra increased speed, we'll start to see, yeah, the range ups happening, the health ups are happening, and we're definitely earning more and more materials. Good wave 3. I'm going to take a little bit of attack speed because that is going to be needed. Ooh, we got a blue pole. So as you can see, as the hiking poles level up, they do take less and less steps. So as you can see, a normal one takes 70. These blue ones, these tier 2, they do scale better with the range, and they take less steps. So we're definitely going to take that. So now that we got all of our hiking poles, now we can just kind of look for what items we want. And of course, taking more hiking poles is never a bad answer. Don't have to worry about the lumberjack. That propeller hat's going to be nice, and so is that gummy berserker, because that's just got more range and attack speed. So let's go to wave 4. Ooh. And with the hiker, you never really want to stop moving. You always just keep moving. There's no reason to stop. So that also means items like the statue or the barricade, those you don't even want to touch those. I mean, normally I don't touch them anyways, just because I'm not one person to stand around, but they're useful on some characters, just not this one. Ooh, there is a alien. Let's see if we can get that. And again, I'm not going to be too focused on getting health ups just because I'm hoping to get more speed, and as that speed builds up, I'll be able to get more and more health. So take that butterfly, because we do need to think about kind of how we're going to regain health. So starting off with a little life steal is not going to be bad. Take even more speed, because again, speed will give us more range, and range will give us more damage. So let's take another hiking pole. Let's take that luck. Let's take that that range. There's another hiking pole. There's more speed. We'll definitely lock that in. There's even more luck. I am losing a little bit of damage, but I will trade my luck for damage any day. I mean, 10 luck for 2 damage is an amazing trade, because you can easily get that 2 damage back. So, as I said, run around with the hiker. You never want to stop moving. Just keep moving. He will take care of everything. So luckily, we're getting a little bit of health. I could always use more, but I don't feel the, like I said, I don't feel the need to really buy any additional health at this point, just because I think as I get more and more speed, I should be able to start getting more and more health. Like, if I can get like 2 to 3 per level, we should be good. Take a little armor. That'll be good. Alright, so level 5, guaranteed blue. Let's see if we can't get more speed. And for this one, you know what? Like I said, let's make that damage back up. So let's take the speed, take the luck. We'll take the defective steroids. It does reduce our attack speed a little bit, but that HP up and the melee damage up is going to be good. And there's a couple more hiking poles, so we'll definitely take that. And you know what? We'll lock in that garden. Having those fruit is going to be, having that fruit on the ground, it's just free fruit, it's going to be good for us. So let's see how much range we get after this one. Probably not a whole lot. We're still not in the upper echelons of these hiking poles or my speed to where I'll really start building up that range, but getting 5 to 6 range every 60 steps, it's not bad. It's not a bad, stat increase. But that also means we won't be taking any range items unless it has something else that I want. So, like I said, took the gummy bear, or the gummy berserker, because it had that attack speed. So, won't be taking any other, like the glasses where you get the 20 plus range, any stat increases for range. Not going to be taking any of that. Alright, let's see what we can get. Let's roll. That's 10 harvesting, but I already have a ton of harvesting, so I'm not going to take it. And you know what? We'll take that 4 melee damage. Ooh, the sniper gun. Great weapon, just not on this character. Taking the 2 hiking poles, so now we only need to take 50 steps to get +1 range. We'll take that garden, and you know what? Let's lock in the missile for even more damage. And the baby squid might not be bad. I'm going to lose a little bit of attack speed, but I can get that back. But having that HP regen is going to be nice as I level up. So, still got decent damage, not enough to where I want to really... I don't think I want to let these eggs hatch. I mean, normally I like to, but my damage is still a little bit low for my liking. As is my attack speed. But as you can see, my damage is going up. I went from 29 to 30. So, maybe, you know, maybe we'll try one. We'll let this one hatch, and let's just see how it does. Will I get the kill? Yeah! You know what, that's pretty good. Plus, that's a chance to drop even more materials. Now, I think the way the material drops works is it cuts the amount it drops in half. So I think you will... I can't remember if you guaranteed to get 2, or if it's a possibility between 2 and 3. I don't exactly remember how it works. Alright, let's take more attack speed. I'm going to start thinking about taking armor or dodge. Eventually. We'll take the damage. Ooh, the beanie is going to be great because I'm going to be able to get that range back almost instantly. We'll take the alien worm. Hello, Boxer Inc. Welcome in. It's nice to meet you. Welcome to the Jack. My name is Jay Axion. I'm playing Brotato. And it's fun. I instead got something more depressing. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. Definitely going to lock in that goat skull. New follower. And definitely going to lock in that defective steroids. Let's go to wait. What'd you end up getting, Cosmic? If you say something like McDonald's, that's not very depressing. I love McDonald's. Rice and chicken patty. I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't sound too bad. But then again, I love rice and I love chicken, so putting them together, ow. Okay, yep. Oh, that was bad. I did not pay attention. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Also, Boxer, how are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. On the if you're here in the Americas, you know we did have daylight savings time, so it is a little light out right now. So I'm having to deal with that with my lighting, but it's all good. You're doing good. I'm glad to hear it. Rice, chicken, and patty. Oh no, it's texture is boring, flavor is boring, and yeah, that's where seasoning comes in. Gonna restart this run. Yeah, definitely need to work on seasoning with that. Because I like to my chicken. Like when I bake my chicken, so I normally when I make chicken, I just put like a chicken breast in the oven for 425 for 16 to 17 minutes. I usually flavor it with like some salt and pepper is all you need, and it usually comes out pretty good. But I usually have mine in something else, so the salt and pepper with the chicken is pretty good. But then I'll have it in like a salad or something. So that's always like it always brings a little extra flavor. Oh, there's vegetables, my ass. This patty hits hard too. Yeah. Oh no, there's good chicken in a patty is good. I mean, ooh, there's an extra baby gecko. I'm actually gonna take that baby gecko. Normally, I wouldn't take a baby gecko. I would only look for weapons, but I love baby geckos in this game. Let's go to wave 2. I'm totally not writing this down right now. No worries. Write down. We love to have discussions here on food, life. That's about it. I mean, to be fair, life encompasses everything. That's why it's called life. But yeah, I'm always full of little ideas, and I try to be a little bit of a teacher on this stream. I try to do that. Doesn't always work out, and not everything I know everything about everything, but I try. I am going to take some luck here. Let's see. Let's go for more hiking poles, because again, hiking poles has that support attribute, which is going to increase our harvesting, which definitely going to need that to make up for the fact that I have 50% less materials dropped. We will get more materials with every step we take, but I don't have anything really giving me speed right now. So yeah, we'll just go to wave 3. I was thinking about locking in that Gummy Berserker, but I'm going to hold off on that right now. I think I can spend my money on better things. But yeah, chicken breast, if seasoned well, yeah, I mean, even with just salt and pepper, like I said, throw it in the oven, 16 to 17 minutes at 425. That's 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Usually comes out pretty juicy. And to me, it comes out pretty good. And then usually, like, I'll either bake it with, like, some little mini potatoes and maybe some broccoli or some sort of veggie and just make a whole meal out of it. Okay, so what I want to do is I need to start getting my speed up, because more speed equals more steps, and more steps equals stat increases. So let's do speed, and I'm going to do a little bit more luck, just because I do like having my luck up. Luck does affect the drops you get. Ooh, the fish hook. We're definitely going to take the fish hook. Going to take another hiking pole. We'll lock in this hiking pole, and I'm actually going to lock in the terrified onion. See if we can't curse one of these items, because if we can curse these, that'd be pretty nice. I mean, I do love me some cursed items. It does make the game harder with curse, but the items you get from the cursed items you get definitely make up for the fact that enemies get stronger with curse. Just run around, trying to keep these guys grouped up as much as possible, just so I can. There we go. Finally starting to get some stat increases. That is definitely need to get my speed up though, because I should get my speed into positive numbers. Luckily, we got the speed stat increases by 10 or by 10%, so that'll be good. Unfortunately, nothing cursed, but we will take these. I do love a good rat. Ever since they introduced these pets, I've just been the rat I love. It's just such a fun pet. One kit that's super fun is Engineer Only Wrench. Yes, I love doing. I've already beaten the Engineer, so I'm not doing that again on this file. But or actually, no, I will, because I still have to do the Abyss map. But yes, that's how I usually play the Engineer, is I get nothing but wrenches, and then if I do find landmines or I do find extra turrets, I will definitely take them. But oh man, just wrenches, and then you just move around just collecting everything and let your turrets do everything. Oh, it's so much fun. Let's see. What am I looking for? I have all the poles I need, but I could always take more. I'm not going to take the weird ghost. Normally I would take the weird ghost at this early of the wave, or this early in the set of waves, but the fact that I can get more HP from moving around, I'm not gonna take that. I will take the broken mouth though. The broken mouth is just a good item. I'm gonna lock in that rat. There's another hiking pole. See if we can't curse one of these. Peacock, I definitely would want to take, but not. I'll lock it in. We'll see how many materials we get. Because having that 25% XP gain is great. I mean, you only have to deal with enemy damage increase for one wave. And yeah, the more XP you get, the more levels you get, the more stats you get. I at most had 1,000 calories. Yeah, that's I mean, when you're not hungry, or when you don't get hungry a lot, it's hard to really consume a lot of calories, especially when you're eating healthy, or when you just don't eat at all. Me, I unfortunately had like 3,000 calories already today, and that's because I got hungry and ate an entire bag of corn nuts. One of the downsides of having a ravenous appetite. And that alone was like 800 calories. God, I love corn nuts, though. Definitely taking that speed. And you know what? We'll take a little armor. Just start protecting us. Nothing cursed. Damn, I already got... And one of the things is, yeah, with these fish hooks, they do add a pity bonus every time you don't get cursed. So I now have a 45% chance of cursing something next round. We'll just take everything. And then, see if I can't take another hiking pole. We'll take this claw tree. You know what? We'll take the mushroom. See if one of those can't curse. Though there is an Uncrustable in the freezer, I am always hungry, and IBS doesn't help. Yeah. Yeah, no. Oh, God, I haven't had an Uncrustable in a long time, but they're so good. Yeah, it's one thing to always be hungry. It's another thing to actually eat, like, good caloric-dense foods to help satiate your hunger. That's where getting protein will help. More protein, like chicken, things like that. Even something like a protein shake definitely should help you out. Let's go to wave 6. Speed's starting to go up a little bit, so we should start seeing a little bit more, around stat increases. So hopefully we'll be good. But my dad refuses to cook today. Hey, the one thing I will say is if your dad refuses to cook, maybe it's time you cook. Or at least learn to cook. I mean, you're definitely, as long as you're not a kiddo, and you're able to use the stove, use the kitchen, definitely start making meals for yourself if you're hungry. That's the one thing that I did when I was coming through high school and college is, definitely in college. College, I was an RA in college, so I had a meal plan, so I always ate the cafeteria. But the one thing I always try to do is cook one meal every week. Nothing goes together. Well, that's where you just got to experiment, Cosmic. I will say no one like learns to be a perfect cook right off the start. Just sit down, go on your phone, look up some recipes, see take what I like to do is you can always take what's in your fridge, what's in your pantry, and just go say, "Hey, I have broccoli, I have noodles, I have rice, I have chicken, I have these spices. What can I make?" And put that into like AI if you have access to AI, and they might be able to come up with a recipe for you. No broccoli, actually. Well, that's fine. I mean, you don't need broccoli. You can always trade off, like I said, edamame beans, bell peppers, broccolini. Broccolini is great. I love broccolini, except sauced broccolini. Sauced broccolini, like cheese. Like I love cheese-covered broccoli, but there are no vegetables in this house. Hey, no. Sometimes you just gotta take what you can get. Cheese. I mean, to be fair, cheese-covered broccoli is pretty good. I love cheese-covered broccoli. I'm gonna take the luck. I'm gonna take the attack speed. Ooh, we did get a couple of cursed items. I love me cursed items. I'm not gonna worry about lifesteal. Oh, I am gonna definitely take that goldfish though. And you know what? Let's take the weird ghost. I think I can take the weird ghost now and be fine. Low-key watching you play is making me want to stream Brotato. Hey, that's what you want to do, man. I'm happy to see more people playing Brotato. I mean, Brotato is such a great game. This is one game that I keep coming back to and just playing every now and again because it's one of those games that you can sit down if you only have like 30 minutes just to play. Like this run, the only reason this run's taking as long as it is because I'm talking to you guys. So otherwise, I would probably be on wave 11 or 12 right now. I'm gonna roll just to see what I can lock in. Gonna lock in that pole. I'm gonna lock in that stone skin. I do love the stone skin. I'm gonna let these two go. The wolf helmet's great, but I'd rather have the stone skin over the wolf helmet. Low key, I'm hungry from watching. Oh yeah. Well, we're talking about food, to be fair. So food talk always makes the hunger, or always make people's hunger go wild. I know it does for me. Like like I said, I got a piece of cheesecake waiting for me after I stream, and I just kind of want to go grab it now and start digging into it. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. That wouldn't be entertaining for you guys. Yeah, I do enjoy a little bit of dessert. I try to get some every now and again as a treat. I should stop, but God, I'm addicted. The place where I get the cheesecake at. Eat it, it'd be entertaining. No, I don't want to eat on stream. That's I mean, I don't mind eating on stream, but like I'm only on here for a couple hours or a few hours every 4 days a week right now. I would rather play the game and talk to you guys instead of just stuffing my face full of cheesecake. That would be funny though. Be like, oh hey, I'm turning into like a mukbang streamer. Just like, no, that's no. All right, take a little schmoop, absolutely. Let's take some more armor because that will help our stone skin. Didn't curse anything, but let's go ahead and combine those. We'll take those, lock in the corrupted shard and the baby squid. See if I can't get. There's another hiking pole. Let's go to wave 8. Yeah, I mean, people eat on streams is fine, but like I said, I eat dinner before this, so I'm not hungry. I don't want to eat just to eat. That's what got me into being fat in the first place. And now I'm trying to lose that weight. And it's been super hard, but it's good. It's been hard, but good. Definitely having to change a bunch of my habits, a bunch of learning new, like I said, learning how to cook, learning spices and everything, how to make a good meal. Definitely learning to get off my butt and exercise. But it's been good. It's been good. It's been a few years since I've started. Like I said, down 170, 180 pounds. And I'm definitely very appreciative, even though I did start this late in life, being in my late 30s, it's still good that I started. All right, gonna recycle that. So we got a guaranteed purple on wave 10. I definitely need some more damage, even though we do scale off of range. Having that melee would be nice. But then again, so would attack speed. So I'm going to take the attack speed. Nothing cursed, but we will take all of it. There's some padding. This will help with HP. Metal plate is going to be good. And so is the blood leech. The pocket factory can give or take. I don't really have very many trees, so I think I'm going to leave it alone for now. Let's go to wave 9. So wave 9 is our nice little juicer wave where we get a ton of enemies and hopefully get a ton of materials, but with that 50% reduction, probably not going to get a whole lot. Definitely still relying on me being able to run around. Actually, with the speed that these enemies are going, I definitely can feel the need for more. I need more speed. So I actually might just focus on that here in the next wave or two. Because again, more speed equals more steps equals more stats. Good news is we got decent health now, so usually you want to be at least 40 to 50 health by wave 9. At least that is my opinion. Other people will tell you otherwise. And it depends on the character, to be fair. Like the demon character where you actually use your health instead of money to buy items, that one you can spend down as much as you want. Alright, let's see if we can't die for some of this materials. Not all of it, but again, we're earning more based off of running around than we are from picking stuff up. Definitely going to take that metal. I'm not really building into crit too much, so I'm not worried about losing that 4% crit. I could get the crit back, but I'd rather take something else. Actually, I want more attack speed. I want to get my weapons up as much as possible. Ooh, cursed padding, absolutely taking that. Take the metal, take the blood leech. I will lock in the starfish. Well, no, I'm not going to lock in the starfish because I already have that 50% materials drop. So this only gets me up to 70, and since I'm going to be relying on running around and gaining materials from that, I'm not going to worry about spending money there. I could do the decomposing flesh. That actually would not be a bad item to take. Because I'm going to get a ton of health from running around, so I'm going to lock that in. I'm going to see if I can't curse it. And then, let's see. Nothing there, nothing here. The snail is actually pretty nice. I'll lock that in, then we'll lock another hiking pole. See if we can't curse a hiking pole. I definitely want to curse a hiking pole. Having cursed weapons is just great. Just having them be so much stronger than they are. Like, literally, I've seen some cursed common items, just the gray items, be better than their red tier items. That's like how great cursed items are. Or I should say cursed weapons. I mean, cursed items, too, great. They increase the positives and decrease the negatives. Negative attributes, I should say. So, nothing wrong with taking, like, you just have to deal with curses, and if you can get the damage, you can get damage going, you really get a good run going, curse doesn't really matter. Especially with the hiker. If you get speed going, you're able to dodge everything. Let's get that tree, see if we can get a free item. Never turn down a free item. Didn't get a free item. See, this is where I'm getting a little trouble. I don't have the curse to really take on those enemies, or I don't have the damage to take on those cursed enemies, but we'll be fine. I'll definitely start getting, I'm definitely going to be starting building a little bit more damage here. So we'll take some melee. Ooh, the snail curse. Definitely going to take that. Take the hiking pole. I think I'll go one more wave to see if we can. Nah, we'll just take the decomposing flesh now. We might as well. There's more speed. We'll definitely take that. Do I want dodge for armor? Not really. I'm doing armor. There's some melee damage, and there's a recycling machine. Let's lock you in. Definitely take trees, and I will lock in. I'm going to lock in the beanie just because that's more speed, and I'm definitely going to be getting that range back really quickly. And then I'm going to lock the med turret in just because I do like a good medical turret. That's just free healing on the ground. And so that just lasts everywhere. Let's go to wave 11. Okay, luckily wave 11 we don't have an elite or a horde wave, so we can't focus on taking out these armored enemies. I absolutely hate. I love this game, but goddamn, wave 11 on crash out or the crash zone sucks to get a special wave on. Either a horde wave or an elite wave. Oh, it makes things so much more difficult, especially when you don't have the damage to kill these armored enemies quickly. Oof. This is where it's going to be interesting. That armored cursed enemy is taking a ton of... Well, we got him, so that's the speed coming in clutch. Let us just run away from everything. There's some curse. That'll give us a chance to get more cursed items. Actually, I should see. So a little trick here, if you don't know this, is when you have the fishing hook, you can tell if you cursed an item by looking at that item and seeing if you have a pity bonus. Since we have a pity bonus, I know nothing cursed. If there is no pity bonus there, something cursed. So just wanted to show that. I like showing that off to people. Some people are like, when I learned about that, I was just like, holy crap, that's a great tip. So I like sharing that. Another fish hook. Absolutely going to take that. Regen potion. Unless you're specifically not building regen or you have a ton of negative regen, there's no reason not to take this. I'm definitely taking that. Definitely going to take the forearm, get more melee. Nothing. So as I said, nothing cursed, so we'll just take everything. Except for the med turret, apparently. Do I want another garden? I don't have a garden. I'm not... you know what? I'll take... Actually, let's see. What do we have? So consumables only heal for 3. It's free healing, so I'll definitely take it, and then we'll lock in that salt water, because I definitely want that melee damage. Alright, let's go to our first special wave. Unfortunately, it's a horde wave. But melee weapons, since they have infinite piercing, shouldn't be too hard to take these guys out. Plus, with our speed building up, we're more steps, more stats. Or I should say, more steps equal more stats. But we are going to have to run around, try to keep these enemies at bay, or keep these enemies at arm's length, while trying to get trees. Yeah, this is where things get a little dicey, because we are having to run through all these enemies. And don't want that. Damn, that guy hit me. Trying not to take too many hits, but it's definitely harder on these horde waves. Luckily, I've been getting good with some fruits. Ooh, yep, I saw that one coming. Saw that one coming, unfortunately. That's the hard part about melee weapons when you don't have enough attack speed. Probably should have built up more damage, but that's fine. I mean, armor, we were taking 32% less. I probably could have taken more health. That would have helped, but don't know. Definitely attack speed would have definitely been needed. We're going to restart. I do want to finish this character. I do enjoy the hiker. He's such a fun and interesting character. He's so unique because you don't have any other characters where you're actually running around to get stats. Now, to be fair, the polar opposite of the hiker is the streamer, where you just stand around and you get materials. Which, to be fair, I wish I could do that in real life, but I can't. At least not yet. Alright, let's see if we can't get more hiking poles. There's my loot worm. Definitely going to lock that in for the next round. Oh my god. Wow. 2 hiking poles. I only got 1 hiking pole. That is not good. That's a lot of wasted materials, unfortunately. But I think we'll be fine. Yeah, the reason I want to get the loot worm is, again, a chance to double your double the materials you pick up, and the fact that he'll take care of trees for me, which will be very nice. Alright, gonna start with a little luck. We'll take the hiking pole, we'll take the loot worm, lock in another hiking pole, and, ooh, there's a coupon. Definitely gonna take the coupon. Let's go to the next wave. See what we can get. Again, gonna try to let my loot worm do everything I can. Luckily, what's nice about the loot worm on this character is because he scales with speed, he's just gonna get me going faster and faster as we get faster and faster. So, he's gonna be running around as we're running around. He's gonna start running around, and it's just gonna be a lot of fun times. Ow! That's assuming I live. That is always the big case: is will I live? Let's see. What do I want? Speed. Speed is pretty much what I want right now. So let's see if we can't find it. Couldn't find it in 3 rolls, so I'll take the armor. You know what? Take a little bit of damage. I think one of the things that I had going bad for me last time is I didn't take damage. So we'll take that. I'm going to lock in that padding because that will help. Ooh, there's some speed there. There's another hiking pole, and there's another hiking pole. You know what? I'll lock in that mushroom too. Start worrying about... I normally don't worry about survivability until about wave 6 or 7, but we'll start early. Nothing wrong with starting early. Damn, do I need some attack speed? This attack is very slow, and I'm not happy about it. Also, need to pay attention, because I am taking some hits. So again, normally don't think about survivability until... wave 6 or 7. See, right now, I kind of do need to worry about it a little bit. Let's see if I can't get... we'll just take the luck, because I got a few things I'm grabbing. I'm not going to grab the padding just yet. The minigun, great weapon, but not for when I'm doing a melee build. Let's see if I can... Ooh, I'll take that gentle alien. There's a hiking pole. We'll definitely take you. Let's go to wave 5. We do have all 6 hiking poles, so that means we've maxed out our harvesting. Yeah, basically at this point, I think I'm just going to go damage and speed. We can definitely try dodge. I mean, I always debate what's better, dodge or armor. I do prefer armor a little more because I think it's a little more consistent with its damage reduction But dodge is there's nothing wrong with taking dodge. Dodge is a lifesaver. Armor, not so much. Let's see. So guaranteed blue. Take a little more luck. A little more luck will help with some free item drops. So hopefully we can get some good stuff there. All right. We'll start by taking the pole. We'll take the padding. We'll take the gentle alien. There's locking that other pole. That spyglass is great for rerolls. And locking that beanie, and we'll leave the cake alone because, again, I'm going to try to get as much HP as I can with just running around. I'm trying to let my loot worm pick up my materials, but it's not... Again, it scales off of speed, so he's kind of slow right now because I'm kind of slow. Holy, I hate IBS. Yeah, that's it's not a fun thing to have. I mean, to be fair, I hate anything that makes me have diarrhea, but nothing you can really do about it outside of just like watch what you eat. Yeah, and everything that goes in got to come out, and if your body agrees with it, great. If your body doesn't, gotta watch out. I need a lot more damage. All right, moving on. Again, well, there's some damage. I'm definitely gonna take that damage and attack speed. Yeah, we'll take everything. We'll lock in the fishing poles. And see if there's anything else I want to lock in. Why not? We'll lock in the trees. Intestines hurt. Yeah. Again, gotta just be careful with what you eat. Them some cramping going on in your body. It's usually what that is. Unfortunately, that doesn't go away until whatever's causing the issues out of your system. Alright, let's see if we can't... Hoping... Oh, that tree, I got loot worm, so I don't have to worry about trees. I do want to worry about these little bone doctor guys, because they do heal enemies, and I do not like that. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Just move away. Try to just survive. Sorry. Kind of just being a little quiet, because I don't want to lose another run. I mean, who does love to lose another run? Intestines hurts. I think, I don't know, 2 of the issues. Spicy food and stress. Maybe fried food too. Yeah. Fried food doesn't help. Definitely spicy is bad when you have IBS. Stress is always, I mean, the mind is a crazy thing. The mind can do crazy things to your body. I mean, if you get yourself all worked up, you know, that whatever happens in your mind, it affects your body. So if you're like, stress will affect your digestive system, will affect your nervous system. It affects everything. It can make you hurt when you're not really hurt. It's crazy. Taking more luck. Didn't get anything cursed, so we'll just roll. Nothing there I want. Ooh, the little muscly dude would be nice. Definitely gonna lock it in. That'd be nice if we could curse it. Just gonna flat out take the duct tape. Ooh, the hunting trophy. Hunting trophy's great because you get 1 materials for when you kill an enemy with a crit. I don't have any crit right now, but I can easily build that up. So I'm gonna lock that in. And then I'm gonna just take the alien worm. I'll lock in that baby gecko because that will grab materials and take it to my loot worm. But let's go to wave 8. So did anything curse? Nothing cursed. So unfortunately, we may be waiting 1 more round to take 1 or 2 of those items. I do want to see if I can curse them, especially the hunting trophy, because I think cursing it makes it goes from like a 33 to like a 43% chance. So that'll definitely be nice. Oof, the lack of speed on the hiker, I can definitely feel it. Probably should be having double digits worth of speed right now, but it's okay. We can get that back. There's a free item. Nothing there. Oh, we got 2 free items on the floor. Nice. That's that luck coming into play. All right, not bad. Didn't get a level up. We will take that black belt. Free hunting trophy, absolutely. So actually, I will take this now because that's now a 66% chance. We'll just take everything and, ooh, the bonk dog. I don't have a lot of damage, but I will definitely take the bonk dog, and I'll take a lure as well. Those will be nice to have, especially that lure. 3 items. Always take 3 items. Plus, who doesn't love a good bonk dog? Just running after your enemies. Now, we do need to start looking for crit, so I got 2 hunting trophies. That will be, if I get crit, that will be a huge amount of materials that will help. So let's thread the needle. Oh wait, again, I was gonna go for that tree. I always forget, when you have the loot worm, you don't need to worry about trees at all. You see a tree, just leave it alone. Your loot worm will take care of it. Because he does prioritize trees over materials. Which I'm glad he does, because, you know, possibility of getting a 3 item, definitely want to take that. Alright, take that. Alright, not too much. Another black belt, definitely going to take that. That'll definitely help the bonk dog as well. Ooh, attack speed. Let's take that damage. Ooh, the lure. The lure cursed, which means we have 4 additional loot aliens next wave. That's going to be awesome. We'll take that, we'll take that. We'll take the clockwork wasp, we'll take the metal. We'll take the coffee, because that attack speed is great. I don't have any burning. Not saying I can't get it. Lock that in and see what happens. And then I can definitely see if I can't go for a little bit of burning. Because that will help with HP regen, and hopefully if I can get some HP regen, I won't have to worry about dying as much. God, fried rice sounds good right about now too. Man, I keep thinking about food, even though I've eaten already. I should have made something different than taco bowls. I do love me a good taco bowl. I tried this new sauce today that I found. It's a ready-made sauce. It's not like the powder you do, like powder and water. It's like, no, this is like a taco seasoning, taco sauce. Oh god, it tasted so good. You going for my trees, loot worm? You are. There's 1 loot worm. There's 2. Oh man, all the loot worms are already out. I'm not going to get any of them, am I? Nope. Yep, that was a waste of a lure, but oh well, what can you do? We'll take the melee damage. Didn't get the fried food. That's a lot of luck. Definitely taking that. Taking the head injury. We'll take the pole. I have a wave 11 elite. Not great. Ooh, luck for every crit that I have. I have -4 crit. We'll take that. I do love the lucky coin, but unfortunately I don't have any crit, which I actually need to build up. Okay, so this is actually one of the best enemies to get when you have speed, because you can easily outrun him if you're just looking to survive. And right now, I actually have a decent chance to kill him. Problem is with wave 11, it's really hard to focus on enemies or focus on the elite, because you do have these armored guys who are just constantly coming at you, and they speed up as well. So it's just, I'm not even going to worry about the elite. I'm just going to worry about running away. Because again, I want to keep moving too. I guess that's also what makes it harder, is because you want to keep moving as the hiker, you can't really focus on like getting up close to them. Especially this enemy, because he can constantly charges and shoots balls of energy at you. I should say enemy shots. I can't think of a good word. So unfortunately, he's gonna live. I'm fine with that. Don't need to kill every enemy or every elite. Eye patch does nothing for me, so we'll recycle it. Plastic explosive. That actually might affect the bonk dog when he does his little charge to explode, so we'll tech that and just see what happens. Let's see. Ooh, there's more speed. Definitely need you. Fried rice did not curse, so I'm actually going to ignore that from now on. We'll definitely take the ugly tooth. We'll take the weird onion. Take the coffee. Not going to take the glass canyon. I don't want to lose my armor. Take the clockwork wasp. Take a little armor. Let's lock in that luck. See if we can't get... I love me some luck. And, yep, we'll go from there. So now we got a good, good bit of speed on me now. Oh, it does. So I did just see the Bonk Dog's rush had a bigger explosion based off of plastic explosives. At least I think. Keyword, I think. If it does, that's awesome. Because man, if that means it scales off of that. You can get a ton of, you know, that means I'm also gonna need dynamite as well. I mean, you figure it would. It is an explosive damage. Ow. Took a hit. Man, I have I really need to get some crit. I do have 2 hunting trophies, but I have no crit to actually use them. Luckily, we're getting a ton of range, which is helping my damage. Definitely going to take the leather vest. Damage. I'm going to take damage as much as I can. We'll take these 2. I am losing my HP regen, so I got to be careful. There's lifesteal. Yeah, we'll lock in the mouse. See if we can't get some lifesteal going. And then, ooh, Goblet. Goblet is 100% gonna make up. The candy bag at this point, probably not gonna be great, so I'm not gonna take it. Let's just go to wave 13. We're getting a good bit of damage. So, oh, finally I'm starting to get some crits. Nice. I don't know what gave me crit. What did give me crit? I have positive crit for some reason. But every time you hear the crit and you see the little dagger notification, that means the hunting trophy triggered. So we definitely want to be hearing and seeing that as much as possible. Try to keep moving around as much as possible too. I kind of want to go after that big crowd, but I'm gonna let my Bonk Dog do it. Because he's in there right now. He's just taking them all out. And then my loot worm will go and suck up all that materials. And even though I do have good range, unfortunately it's only 50% effective with melee weapons, so not great. Take the baby elephant. Yeah, we'll take the hedgehog. Let's see. What do I want to take here? It is a guaranteed purple, so I'm thinking crit. Just so I can get that up. Again, it's hard to pass up speed, though. But I want crit. Let's roll one more time. I didn't get crit, and I don't want to spend down any more money. What I will do, though, is... What do I want? I think I'll take the melee damage. Oh, the Goblet Cursed. Absolutely taking that. Definitely going to take the mouse. I'm actually not going to take the alien tongue. Because I have the loot worm, I don't want to be... The loot worm doesn't synergize with the alien tongue, so I'm not going to take it. Kind of makes me sad because I love the alien tongue. There's some crit. We'll definitely take the energy bracelet. Gonna leave the goat skull alone. Lock in the beanie. Ooh, there's another hiking pole. Maybe we can get that hiking pole cursed. Did anything cursed? We got pity bonus, so unfortunately no. Which is fine. We don't need... Not getting things not being cursed. It's okay. I mean, the big news is now we have decent chance for heal, which is awesome. We definitely need that. Hopefully we can. I really hate these little wizards. These guys just shoot balls of energy everywhere. It just makes, like, if you get too many, then it just makes things so much harder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to stick in this corner just for a little bit, just to see if I can't get some health back. Oh, I got to get out of there. Got to get out of there. I'm trying to keep moving so I keep gaining stats, but fortunately, I'm not. Yeah, this is one of the downside of what I think was actually a horde wave. We'll take the helmet. I'm actually going to take dodge here. Dodge is a lifesaver. So let's take everything. Alien magic's actually pretty good. I definitely like that. I could take the range, or the scope for the range, but I'm not going to. It's not super great. Not in this character. Oh no, this is the horde wave. Oof, even worse. Let's lock in that propeller hat. And then... there's another hiking pole. If we can curse that hiking pole, I would be very happy. Very, very happy. Let's go to wave 15 and pray that I don't die. Which, unfortunately, I probably will. With this being a horde wave. You're eating one right now? Good. Yeah, no, those things are good. Shouldn't eat them all the time just because they got a high amount of sodium in them. But they're actually good to have to really eat, especially if you want to eat something and you're just like on the move. Ooh, man, I am definitely having some problems right now. I'm hoping I can stay healed through everything with the fact that I got a goblet, but I am taking a lot of damage. I'm not even going to worry about picking up materials. I'm just going to let my loot worm go at it. Well, at least I'm healing pretty good. No, I think we're good. We're definitely good. Wow, I'm really healing now that I think about it. I forgot 10 lifesteal plus the goblet means, yeah, I'm healing a lot. Neat tum though, because gas messed up. Yeah, that's understandable. It's just that happens. Take the beanie. That's, you know what? We'll take the bot mine. That's just more damage. Take the dangerous bunny. There's my crit finally. Nothing cursed again. So we'll just take everything. Alienize is not bad. I'll definitely take that. Oh my god. Definitely gonna take the hiking poles. See if we can't curse this one, even though it is a regular one. And then that damage is pretty nice, so I'll definitely take that. Let's go to wave 16. So I'm kind of out of a lot of the danger zone right now. Not completely, but at least we don't have to deal with any more horde waves. I can just focus on running around and getting some stats up. And hopefully I get some free items. Got one on the ground. Be nice if it was a red item, but such is life with those almond crates. Which would be fun. I wonder if there would ever add something like uncommon crates that guarantee you like blue items, or rare crates that guarantee purple. That would be fun. Wow, I've never seen a loot alien get empowered like that. He has way too much health now to be killed. Can I get him? Nope. Wow, loot alien got empowered. Way too much armor, or way too much health. Take more dodge. Ooh, that's 20 luck. Love me luck. So nothing I wanted cursed, but we will take the hiking pole. We will take the crystal. I'll take the cyclops worm. Leave this one locked in. You know, take the alien worm. Lock in that penguin. Oh, there's a gummy berserker. Absolutely going to take that. Not going to touch the weird ghost. Let's just go to wave 17. It'll be interesting. Wow. Yeah, no, we are wiping these guys out pretty quickly. Even if they're well, no, them being empowered, not super quickly, but quick enough. This is what happens with the hiker. If you get your speed up, things just really start snowballing if you take the hiking poles. Which again, I don't know why you wouldn't take the hiking poles. You are playing as the hiker. Kind of makes sense. But yeah, you can see this like every like 4 or 5 seconds we're getting range ups, which that's just increasing our damage more and more. Yeah, with Goblet healing me, Lifesteal healing me, 91 health. It's gonna be hard to actually be killed, but it still can happen. Take another bottle mine. There's more crit. So we'll take everything. Still trying to curse that pole. Let's see. What else can I take? There's a little more damage. I'll take that. Ooh, the gnome. The gnome might actually be pretty good here, so I'll definitely take that. Let's take the goldfish. And you know what? I'm going to save that goldfish for the next wave. I should say the next shop. Let's see, what do we got? We got this guy. This guy is not great. Not super hard with high speed. Especially with the amount of healing I got. So we might be able to kill him. as long as I don't take too many hits. Okay, now we're on to kind of the easier portion. Fortunately, not with... I gotta get past all these leather helmets spawning. Because unfortunately, I am getting hit for a lot. So, I'm actually not going to focus on killing the boss now. Well, actually, might be able to get it. Okay, we got it. I wasn't super focused because I did just want to live, and again, if I don't feel like I'm going to live, I'm not going to go for the boss. But, no, we got him. And the boss with the red crate gives you a full heal, which is really nice. Oh, wow, yeah, no, I'm taking a lot of damage. I'm actually quite curious why I am. Take the landmines. Exoskeleton is great. We're definitely going to be taking that. My parents are like, you don't like the food or don't even believe I have a problem whenever I go for an Alka-Seltzer because I have gas in my intestines. I wish they could feel my pain because then they'd understand. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's hard. I understand how it can be hard. I mean, if you have gas in your intestines, you're probably better off taking something like Gas X or something that reduces the amount of gas in your body. I don't think Alka-Seltzer does that. So, again, not a doctor. Don't take medical advice from me. I'm just a guy sitting here being, being handsome and playing Brotato. Take the duct tape. Gonna ignore the lighthouse. We'll take the lighthouse. Why not? Alka-Seltzer causes you to burp or burp out your butt. I've never heard of Alka-Seltzer causing you to fart. That is new to me. I always thought it was for like upset stomachs and things like that. Take the melee damage. Alright, God, this is still not cursing. I do have... I'm gonna take the gnome. I'll take the barnacle. Take the landmine. Oh, let's roll. I didn't really get much, but I will lock in that blood leech because that's just more health regen. Let's see, how are we doing on damage? Damage-wise, we're doing pretty good. Not great, but good enough, though. Fortunately, we are in wave 19, so it's kind of a little bit of a horde wave. But I think we should be able to take out a... Oh, and I forgot. I'm glad I took the... Now that I think about it, I'm actually glad I took the engineering. Because I forgot I had the little bots that scale off of engineering. Yeah, we got a good amount of damage right now. Don't know if it's good enough to kill the bosses yet, but it's definitely good enough to survive. Really, all I really need to do is just run away from the bosses and just kill enemies, and I should be good. There we go. I want to tell them I believe I have IBS, but they won't believe me. Yeah, I mean, it could just be... It's hard to diagnose IBS without getting an actual medical diagnosis. I mean, you could just legit have diarrhea. I mean... It's not always necessary IBS. Not taking the baby squid, not taking the fish hook. There's no reason for me to take that now. Take the 10 melee damage. That's awesome. Finally got the hiking pole cursed. So we're definitely going to take that. We'll take the blood leech. We'll take the fairy for the HP regen. I'm going to take the armor. Going to take the... well, that hiking pole would have been nice. We'll take the engineering book. We'll take the rat, and then we'll go from there. I mean, I have gas in my intestines for a month. I mean, yeah, it's like I said. I'm pretty sure in your intestinal tract, you're better off with like Gas X or something. At least that's what I've always been told. No, like I said, I've never heard of Alka-Seltzer being an anti-gas. Alka-Seltzer. For fast relief of heartburn, indigestion, sour stomach, and accompanying headaches and body aches. So, it can. Okay. I mean, if you feel it makes you better, that's fine. Yeah, go ahead. If it works too, if it works for you, okay. Just, yeah, well, to be fair, don't ever overdose on medicine. Yeah, I would definitely look that up. Cosmic. Alright, let's see how well we do with this. Try to get this guy out first, because this guy... Actually, this guy might be the better one to wait. Because I can definitely run around him. Run around his lasers and everything. So, I should be able to kill these guys, but try to at least get one boss down first. Or I take too much damage. Alright, I'm gonna... Alright, let's see if I can't get the red crate. The heal, okay. Loot Alien, you're very tempting, but bosses are even more so. And there we go. One with the... I did, and it said yes. Because I'm eating now, I did, and it says yes. Okay. Hey, I'm not right. I'm not right with everything, so I am wrong. I am not infallible. So that's all good. But that's the hiker. Hiker's all done. We got one down for today. Hopefully we can go for two. So what do we unlock? We unlock the Scarf, which is just HP regen up, melee damage up, speed up, and only 25% enemy speed increase for the next waves. That's an awesome item. That's a great item. I love that item. That item is amazing. All right, let's roll into our next enemy, or next Brotato. Let's see. Nope. Jack. Well, looks like we're playing Jack. So, Jack is a fun character. He has increased damage against boss and elites. You have 200% the materials drop. You do have 70% less enemies, but you do have to worry about the fact that enemies have more health and more damage. So you kind of want a higher damage weapon here. I think what I'm going to do, I could go for like the spiky shield and just build like a good armor build, but I'm actually going to go for the spear. Well, no, we did spear with the fisherman. I could do something like the crossbow, because that's decent damage. No, let's do the spear. The spear is a fun weapon, and it's a high damage, so I will be killing a lot of enemies, but we will be looking for things like the gentle alien, the mouse, anything that increases the number of enemies, because I want a lot more enemies than what are actually going to be on the map. But we also try to compensate with doing some harvesting and things like that. Let's see. There's my harvesting, so we'll take you. There's another spear, and there's another spear. There's a rat, but not going to take him just yet. Holy cornball. Yeah, cornballs are delicious. Fried cornballs, oh, so good. Cheesy corn. Fried cheesy cornballs. Mwah. I love that stuff. Ooh, there's a treat. Yeah, having that 200% material drop, oh, so good. But there's not a lot of enemies, so we're definitely going to have to increase the amount of enemies we see. Otherwise, we're not going to really be getting very much. That attack speed is nice. I'm definitely going to take it then. And let's see. Nothing really off the bat, but we'll take another spear. That lure would be nice. I'm actually going to lock that in. Ooh, there's a loot worm. I'm going to lock that in as well. We'll start off right off the bat, trying to get a couple of extra... Because again, those loot aliens, they also drop materials, and they're going to drop a lot of materials if I can kill them. Yeah, already seeing the increased health. You know, got spears, which normally would one-hit all of these enemies. They're not getting one hit right now, so we're definitely gonna have to focus on damaging enemies. Or I'm sorry, increasing my damage. We'll take a little luck. Don't have to do it right away. I'm gonna start with the lure. We'll leave the loot worm locked in. I do need one more spear though, so let's see if we can find it. God damn! I hate when I roll and I don't find anything. But that's fine. Like I said, not having a ton of enemies kind of sucks. Ooh. Alright, there's my loot aliens. There's my second one. See if we can't get these guys hopefully killed. Well, there's one. At least I got one. Probably not going to get the second one. We'll try, though. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Damn it. Didn't get it. We'll definitely take that HP regen. So, wave 5, definitely a free increase. Going to take more damage. We'll take a little more harvesting. There's finally a good spear. Taking that loot worm. Not going to take the speed just yet. I don't want to lose my luck. I'm paranoid that one day blood will come out and I'm going to be terrified because then it would be IBS. You will be fine. I mean, a lot of people experience that, and it's usually just it's usually nothing. Actually, no. It's again, it's one of those things that you should try not to worry about these things. I mean, if it happens, it happens. That doctors are getting better and better. So it's definitely like I have 30. I mean, to be fair, you also got to be careful because you also got to think, did I eat buffalo sauce or something? Yeah, I mean. So the jokester in me on that sentence, Cosmic, is like, well, yeah, everybody does eventually, but you're young, you're not going to die tomorrow. You're not going to die in a long time. It's you can't think about that too much. Let's see, where was I? Crit would be nice. I'm actually gonna no, let's get away to 5. You're dealing with problems that you shouldn't be. Yeah, I'm sorry you are. It definitely can be hard when you're dealing with problems that you don't feel like you should be dealing with, but the one thing is you guys really sit down and try to work the problem out to figure out how can I solve it. What was I thinking? What am I thinking? I'm thinking something, but I can't. I've lost my train of thought. I do apologize. Yeah, I'm going through something like that at work right now. I'm having problems at work. My boss is having me sit down to really think through the problems, to really figure out a solution for myself. I guess I'll take the crit. Let's see. Definitely take more luck. There's some attack speed. There's a rat. There's a spear. We'll take the recycling machine because that will help. Another spear. Let's lock that in. Taking the charcoal for more melee damage. Yeah, I mean, it could be anything. You never know. I mean, it's a lot of the times, like, doctors will just tell you, hey, I mean, there are a lot of invasive tests that can be done to figure it out. Like, I think they can make you swallow a camera to look for ulcers, or what else can they? It's really hard. I don't really know because I've never had to deal with it. A lot of the time, like I said, they'll just tell you, hey, just find out what triggers this. Keep track. Like, take a journal, write down everything you eat, and just kind of how you're feeling for the entire day afterwards. And that will kind of help you identify your trigger foods. I could have told you that. I'm gonna take out spicy food and fried food and see how I end up with that. Yeah, you never know. It could end up really well for you. Yeah, definitely gonna start taking some damage. I need more damage. We'll take the spear, take the cute monkey because that'll be healing. Another spear, another spear, another spear. We're gonna take that bag to lock that in. Let's go to wave 7. Yeah, like I said, keep a food journal. Just keep track of what you're eating every day and just how you're feeling like 12 to 24 hours afterwards. And that way you can kind of see like, hey, what foods are making me have acid reflux? What foods are giving me diarrhea and things like that. Oof, I am doing really bad with this character right now. Can I please get a loot alien? At least one. That guy drops so much material. Thank you. I mean, I guess I'm doing fine. Like I said, with the spears have a lot of good damage to them, but man, they not have a great. Or if you don't get damage and don't scale, it's really hard. There's a tentacle. Definitely gonna take that. Has a chance of healing me. There's more damage. So we'll definitely take you. Alright, take these spears, take the bag, take the luck. I need HP, so we'll definitely take you. Lifesteal is pretty good. Let's go to wave 8. Basically, at this point, I'm just taking anything that will, A, increase my damage, increase my health, or, like I said, a little bit of survivability. Man, these guys are going to be hitting me for a lot. The question is we don't have armor right now. That's something I'm going to have to worry about. Because if I do take a hit, and I don't have a lot of HP, I'm basically one shot. Yeah, well, no, I should be fine. I should be fine for a couple more rounds, I think. I definitely don't want these big guys hitting me. Especially not the guys like the Bowser wannabes. They'll hit me for a lot, but having the tentacle and just some HP regen and lifesteal is going to help. Let's see. I could start building up some armor, but I kind of want more damage. Actually, you know what? That speed is pretty nice. Ooh, and so is that attack speed. There's some damage. Take a tree, take some armor. The not going to take that yet. Great, but not yet. We'll definitely take the... I'll take the metal. Lock in the snail. We'll lock in that banner. And then... ooh, lock in another penguin. Why not? Let's go to wave 9. Hopefully... Oh, yeah, I have plenty of damage, so these guys are just going to get wiped out. Also, the fact that there's 70% less enemies means I'm not really going to be overrun. Which actually, that's going to make... Oh, I don't have any horde waves. I was like, ooh, if I have a horde wave, that would be interesting. But I don't. Which is fine. Actually, now that I think about this, the cube monkey's actually going to be great on this character. Or great for this run. Because you get so much materials on the ground. And cube monkey, you heal off of materials. We are getting a lot. So, this is why I like wave 9. Go, get the tree. Get the tree before it disappears. Decent amount of materials. Not great, but not too bad either. Absolutely. That's more enemies. We definitely need more enemies. There's crit. There's HP. Definitely need you. So let's take all of this. There's even more crit. There's another spear. I'm actually going to take the melee damage for the crit. I need melee damage right now. Ooh, hunting trophy is awesome. Well, that's, oh, that's gain material. Tentacles gain health. Okay. So, definitely going to be taking that hunting trophy. Especially as we start building up crits. Chance to gain materials, gain health. Things are just going to be looking up and up. Poor rat is just trying his hardest right now. He's just nipping away at these guys. 12 damage is not too bad. Man, do I feel for him. Just biting away. Imagine just an army of rats. Dude, still... it's getting harder and harder to kill these enemies, though. I'm trying to keep them grouped up so that I can kind of, you know, allow for my spears to penetrate, kill or hit multiple enemies. But man, is it! Throw these big guys in there, and it's just hard. It's hard to kill them. Oh, the next wave's gonna suck, though. These armored guys are gonna suck really bad. Fuel tank does nothing for me. There's more crit. Take more melee damage. So we'll take the hunting trophy. We'll take the spear. There's a purple spear. Absolutely going to take that. Take more melee damage. Pig! Why not? And then we'll start seeing how much... actually, no. This will actually be a pretty easy way. Because these guys... these guys are actually dying pretty quickly. I guess, yeah, the fact that I'm critting for 162. Yeah, we're actually in a pretty good spot. Jack is not a super hard character because there's fewer enemies, but you really have to focus on damage. If you don't focus on damage, then you're in a lot of trouble. So that's why I like the spears. You can get a lot of damage on the spears really quickly. I mean, to be fair, you could also do something like also that guy hit me for 22, so this is where healing is coming in handy. Definitely having a monkey or two will be very beneficial. Alright. Good there. Free engineering, why not? Dodge. Dodge for armor. Why not? Again, dodge. Armor is great for damage reduction. Dodge is great for just life-saving. Kind of want to roll for more damage. Actually, more crit will be good. Definitely want to build up more crit. There's more enemies. Definitely taking you. Black belt's great. Baby elephant. Ooh, there's more luck. Lock you in. There's another spear. Not buying engineering. Definitely don't want that. Ooh, the wings will be great. Lock you in. Gonna leave the pickup range alone for now. I do love pickup range, but I got the loot worm, and I'm able to pretty much pick up everything. We should be able to kill this guy. This guy's not, with the damage I got, and the fact that I do even more damage to him. Okay, gotta be careful. I am taking in a lot of damage. That sucks. That sucks. Jack is a fun character, but dang, you can definitely take a lot of damage right away. You know what? Let's try something else. I did do the spear. I do want a weapon that does a lot of damage, but I want to try something. No, I want to try the revolvers. I do like a good revolver run. Hey, Purbler, it's good to see you. How was my weekend? It was good. It was nice. I did have to work yesterday on Saturday, which really sucks, but it was good. It was good for the most part. How was your weekend, Per? Good to see you, by the way. How's DST, or Daylight Savings Time, treating you? Hopefully good. Luckily, it didn't affect me too bad, outside of actually, like, not having to turn my lights on as early. Alright, got a free item. That's nice. We don't do time chime center. Oh, you're in Saskatchewan. Okay, weekend was alright. Ooh, free loot worm. Definitely gonna take that. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, it's nice not having to do time changes. Yeah, I love me. I enjoy going from. I don't like losing an hour that we lose, but we do like get more sunlight now. Definitely gonna take another revolver. I'm gonna lock in that sharp bullet because I definitely want you. There's my third revolver. See if I can't get one more. There we go. Lock in that other revolver. Let's go to wave 2. You're not gonna die, Cosmic. You just don't feel good right now. Ah, loot worm eating up all that materials. You might not feel good, but you will get better. Like I said, just gotta take care of yourself. Take a little more harvesting. Start stacking some crit. And you know what? I'm gonna take that piercing right away. There's range damage, so we'll take that, and then let's go to wave 3. Yeah, so what'd you end up doing this weekend, Per? Did you do anything anything special, anything fun, or did you just hang out and just enjoy, hopefully, the nice weather up in Saskatchewan? Hopefully you guys had nice weather. I know we did. Yesterday was kind of dreary, a little cold. Today was absolutely beautiful. 60 degrees Fahrenheit, which I think is roughly 32 degrees Celsius. Your dad's 86th birthday, so went and saw him. That was about it. Just hung out at home today. You know what? Seeing your dad on his 86th birthday is actually really special, which is really cool. So that definitely counts as a great weekend. Unless for some reason you hate your dad, then I'm sorry. But I love my dad. My dad's awesome. My dad's one of my favorite people, so I try to make it home or at least give him a call on his birthday every day. Or actually, I try to call him at least every 2 weeks. Take some luck. All right, revolver. We'll take the reinforced steel. Ooh, there's my pumpkin. Thank God. At least I get the pumpkin. And you know what? I want that luck. Need the pumpkin on this. Anytime you get piercing, you need the pumpkin. I wonder if I could transition into a different weapon. Different ranged weapon. But what ranged weapon? I do. The revolvers are so good, though. What weapon would I transition into? Probably nothing. I just need some attack speed. Get that attack up constantly. Let's see. There's some range damage. Let's see if I can't get something good. Take a little attack speed. Alright, take the pumpkin, taking the revolver, then the luck. Oh, didn't have enough materials for anything else. Perfectly fine. Yeah, we're just wiping everybody out. But I definitely need to worry about damage. I am feeling not having damage. Kind of, I should have stayed with the spear. Ah, well. I've been playing Resident Evil Village. It's been really fun. I haven't played Resident Evil Village, but I've seen people play it. It looks like a lot of fun. There's more luck. Take more crit. You know, we'll take a little speed. Definitely taking that broken mouth. Lock in the wings, because that speed and range will be good. Ooh, the whistle. I love me a whistle. You know what? We'll take a little more speed, and then we'll lock in that mushroom just to start getting some regen back. You know, Village looked like it was a really, really fun game to play. I didn't play it. I'm not a huge Resident Evil fan, I'm not going to lie. But I mean, it did give us Lady Demiscu, so can't fault that. I mean, that game had, I mean, every character. I mean, there's been Resident Evil. I mean, obviously the protagonist, Leon Kennedy, Chris Redfield, Claire Redfield, Ada Wong, great characters. Then, like, out of the villains, the most memorable one I have is literally Wesker, which, great villain, by the way. Take some armor here. So, yeah, seeing the Village actually has, like, the Mother Miranda, Lady Demiscu, I forgot the werewolf guy, I forgot his name, but he's a character. And then the freaking doll, man. Oh, my God. That's, talk about a character there. Definitely taking the wings for that speed. I can take the harvesting and the mushroom. I'm not getting damage. This is scaring me a little bit. Oh yeah, Resident Evil is definitely a dynasty. It'll be interesting to see how they tackle as, like, I think in the latest one, Requiem, I think Leon Kennedy's like in his 50s, and it's just like, how long can a guy like that really go for, you know, going after zombies and things like that? Is like, what's going to happen when he retires? How are they going to bring in, or what kind of new blood are they going to introduce? Which, to be fair, you know, Requiem introduces Grace. I forgot the kid's name in Village that you're going after. That's a possibility. So, it'll be interesting to see what they do. Definitely going to recycle. I need damage. I need a lot of damage. There's some damage. Purple revolver. Absolutely taking that. Locking that armor. Let's lock in that regen. and lock in the... You know what? Lock in all of that. Let's go to wave 8. Yeah, Jack is a hard... That's why normally I play the spears with him, because that has such high damage that the damage can build up pretty quickly. But I just wanted to try revolver. Just because at range, you are a little bit safer with ranged weapons. And revolver is definitely a good ranged weapon. I suggest a song called... That piercing is definitely helping out. Especially with these big guys. Wilder Ween, the live Australian British version, or sorry, the live Australian Berlin version, probably the best. Is that Rammstein? I use laser guns, massive damage, and attack speed doesn't hurt as much with fewer enemies on the map. That is true. I forgot you can start with the laser. I never take the laser weapon ever, because I'm just like, I don't like the attack speed down, but that would actually be a good take for this character. If I die, I will do that next. Definitely take that attack speed, take more crit. Alright, take everything. This is the only character I use laser on. Wilderwine is Rammstein. Okay. Yeah, I'll see if I can't give it to Alyssa. Definitely taking the lure. Oh, I can't take the coffee now. Oops. Well, Mar, are you going? Ooh, there's another pumpkin. Absolutely gonna take that pumpkin. You know what? I'm gonna take that gentle alien. That'll be nice to take. Yeah, I might have to check that out, Cosmic. It's been getting a little harder to listen to music nowadays, just because I'm so focused on work focused on streaming, and just a few other projects in my life that I don't have time to really sit down and listen to music, which really sucks, by the way. Sucks. There's only 24 hours in a day. Now, if there were like 50 hours, I'd be in a good spot. Ooh, I am not going to be able to kill all these aliens, am I? Got one. Gonna get two. Alright, got two. Can I get all three? Come on. You're right there. There we go. Got all three. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, my work life is getting pretty stressful. There might be some changes in the future. I don't know. We will see. There's some more HP. Ooh, Wisdom. Absolutely taking that. I lost a lot of damage, but I will get that back here hopefully really soon. Take all of this. There's some life steal. There's a metal. I'm gonna lose some crit, but I want that HP and damage. No, the ball and chain would be horrible. Another blue revolver. Do I want the eye patch? No, not really. I kind of do, but I kind of don't, so I'm not going to take it. Maybe sacrilegious, but oh well. Ooh, night goggles. Absolutely taking a night goggles. Hope this flare-up goes away. It will. It just, like I said, it takes time. You just gotta wait, and, you know, like I said, if it's painful, painkillers is always good. You know, just rest. Like I said, try to identify what caused the issue. He's picking up that stuff. I don't really want curse on this. I'm gonna avoid curse for now. All without any kind of camera or anything, just the way people are moving, disturb Wi-Fi. Oh, I missed an entire thing. Let me finish this wave and then I will read that. Queue up, do not kill the cursed dude, because I do not want any of these enemies cursed. Enemies are already hard enough. Alright, I saw... Ooh, lemonade. Taking that. I saw something crazy today called RuView. It uses Wi-Fi to detect people's positions in rooms and draw them on a map. Can monitor heart rate, respiratory, Respiration, movement, etc. Got school tomorrow. Fuck. Yeah, I gotta work tomorrow, Cosmic. That kind of sucks. All without any kind of camera or anything. Just the way people moving disturb Wi-Fi signals. That's interesting, that technology is a little bit disturbing if it's true. Like, I can definitely believe the detect people's positions using Wi-Fi, but actually detecting heart rate and respiration kind of confounds me. Why didn't I stream Thursday, by the way? I had work. Unfortunately, I had a lot of work I had to get done. Made a mistake, didn't do some work that needed to get done, so it kind of turned into a fire drill, so had to get that all done. Definitely going to take the damage, and I'm going to take HP. I need HP. Alright, taking the night goggles, taking the harvesting. Take the lemonade. There's another blue revolver, or purple revolver. So I'll definitely take you. There's range damage. Scarf is actually not bad. I'll take that. There's another revolver. They have a live view demo of it going. It's a GitHub project. That's kind of scary to think about. It's kind of freakish to think what that can be used for. But again, until I see, like I said, the demo is one thing. Actually seeing it being used in the real world is another. Because there was there was a big product that claimed to like be a huge health thing, and then it turned out to like all be fraud. And like they had a demo. They showed off demos of it. And then it was just like, oh yeah, it's all vaporware, none of it's real. So I'm always skeptical about products like that, especially when it says it can use Wi-Fi to detect a person's biometric data. That is like that's impossible. I mean, that, and the other side of that is you also have to get access to those Wi-Fi networks. I mean, you could theoretically Wi-Fi routers to detect where a person is, but actually reading the disturbances in the Wi-Fi signals is, I mean, while possible, it seems very crazy and ludicrous to me. That's sketchy. Yeah, it is. But it is, I mean, people will say whatever they want to say to try to make money. Wow. This is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat that guy, even with the silver bullet that I already have. Ooh, definitely going to, okay, no, we're going to just stay away. I'm going to try to get him, but for the most part, I just want to live. This guy's like the easiest one to do on a ranged character too. But the fact that this is wave 11 and I have to deal with those armored aliens definitely sucks. Oh no, we'll get him. We'll get him. We got him. Okay. Make sure I collect all this material that I'm just left on the ground. I did not think I'd be able to kill him, but yeah, that is one of the easiest bosses, so. Definitely not going to kill you. Oh, we got him. Okay. That would be great if I was a melee character. This is interesting. Even more materials dropped. But I'm going to lose a ton of speed. I'm going to lose a ton of dodge. You know what? I'm going to take it. That's not a bad take. Definitely going to take that range damage. So let's get everything I locked in. Definitely another dangerous bunny. I'll take the med turret just to take it. I like med turrets. I don't know why. I just do. I'm actually going to combine up to a red. Definitely going to lock in that reinforced steel. Take another revolver. I don't have the hook, do I? No, I don't. That speed will be nice, and so will that regen. Yeah, that's a good grab. Yeah, I think the Gobbler's Hat is a good grab, especially since I have so little enemies on the on the floor. Having 70% even more materials is just going to be huge. And the fact that I got my speed up so much, definitely not really a downside. Oh, so many materials on the ground. I want my gobbler, or I want my root worm to pick them all up, but he's just not moving fast enough anymore. At least we got the damage to take these enemies out. I'm happy there. If I get Sif's Relic, that would make me so happy. You know what? I'm going to take this just for the HP, because I need the HP. I didn't even realize my range was that high, but... Ooh, 12 Harvesting is hard to pass up. I'll take that. Armor. I need damage. That's not a lot of damage, but I'm going to take it. Oh, there's a baby gecko. Take you. We'll take another. We'll take a tentacle. We'll take some luck. We'll take some speed. Another revolver. The vigilante ring will lock you in for next round. Yeah, we'll take another revolver. Take a little more luck. Oh, speaking of revolver, take another revolver. And blunderbuss. I'm not gonna take it. There's not enough enemies to actually drop enough materials for the blunderbuss. Wish I could take the blunderbuss. The blunderbuss is a fun weapon. But one of those people that once I get a weapon, I like to stick with it. What am I? Oh, I got 23 HP regen. Didn't even realize that. I should have known. I've been taking all that HP regen items. Alright, there's the big guy. Okay, well, the big guys went out pretty quickly. Okay, so we do have decent damage. Always have more, though. Alright, that hurt. So we need more regen. And health. And armor. Or dodge, but armor. Oh, 622, not bad. Ooh, I'm you know what, I'm gonna take that 12 speed. Definitely taking you. Not doing anything with lifesteal, so I'll just ignore that. Oh, there's more enemies. Guess should have taken the lifesteal. Taking the rat, taking the cake, taking the helmet. The SMG. That might be a fun add-in. I'm gonna lock that in. That might be fun to add in, just to see how it is. Definitely gonna take the small magazine, and ooh, there's another mouse. And a spyglass. And we got this guy, so should be a hopefully a pretty decent, might be questionable. Definitely just focusing on where this little circle is. I have no idea what killed me. What? Oh my god, what killed me? You know what? I will look at that back. I don't even care. I do care, but I don't. So I did say if I died, I'd try the laser. So we're gonna do the laser then. I guess it detects heart rate respiration using channel state information. The micro movements alter the Wi-Fi path lengths, phases, and the amplitudes vary slightly. That's... See, I don't feel like technology is there yet. For me, it kind of makes sense. Like the vibrations of the heart, or the vibrations, or the micro movements of the chest, you know, breathing out and in, would cause the delay in the path of the radio signal, but the heartbeat one is a little hard for me to wrap my head around. There's my harvesting. Another laser gun. I'm actually going to take that harvesting just because I want it. And there's another laser gun, and let's go to wave 2. It definitely seems futuristic. Like I said, I don't doubt that something like that can be done. I'm I'm skeptical whether they can do it now. But, you know, with the advancement of AI, the advancement of technology, I just don't know. There's more harvesting. Let's see if I can't get some luck. Take the laser. I wonder if, no, medical. Ooh, a blue laser, absolutely. You know what, I'll lock in that corrupted shard, because that actually might be good with the lasers. What's the difference between these? So, this is just, okay, it's just more damage. It's just pure damage. Okay. Yep. Pure damage. So, definitely going to want range damage, but definitely going to need some attack speed. This is slow. Yep, it's... Oh, I couldn't kill the loot alien. It's interesting. It sounds like... I've definitely taken the broken mouth. It sounds like to have it work really well, you need to create a mesh out of those ESP32 Adreno boards. But yeah, I don't know. If I had an infinite time, I'd download it and try it out. But conceptually, seems cool. They're talking about using it for things like fall detection, elderly care, and finding people in collapsed buildings. Yeah, that's perfect. Those are, well, collapsed buildings will be interesting because, you know, will the signal, especially with an Adreno board, will it be able to actually penetrate through the concrete? But it's definitely for something like elderly care, fall detection, locating people within buildings. To be fair, the location of people within buildings also brings up other ethical questions like, why are you tracking people? I mean, I know there's one cafe that I saw that they're using AI to track like how long their people work, how long people stay at the cafe. It's pretty crazy. It's super scary. Very super scary. It really will depend on how the technology is used. You hate AI, but we'll take the damage. Take more damage. There's more damage. There's another laser. Definitely going to lock in that laser, and I think that's going to be it. Yeah, I heard that too. How many drinks they made per hour, etc. Yeah, that is crazy that they track that. If there's sometimes to be, it's there sometimes to be useful. I will say, Cosmic, yeah, we have AI at work where I work at. We have, I think we have access to Klein, which is, I think it's. I mean, to be fair, it's I'm trying to not say the company I work for. But we also have access to Codex, which is kind of an open AI, and Codex is actually, with regards to software development, is actually really good. We have some proprietary technology we use, and we gave it, I gave it a problem that I was having, and it was able to solve it out. It was able to come up with a solution, and I was just like, wow, that's crazy. So AI, it sucks. It's definitely going to be taking over jobs. But it's very, very useful, and it's definitely something you should start thinking about using, because that is where technologies unfortunately go. Sorry, didn't mean to segue everything, just saw that and thought it was cool. No, that's perfectly fine to segue. That's actually really cool to think about. Like I said, the technology there, the idea behind that technology is mind-blowing. I kind of know, I mean, we kind of know that something like that is possible just because you can triangulate cell phone signals based off of Wi-Fi tower, or not Wi-Fi, cell phone towers. So you can identify a person that, or find a person that way, but to use Wi-Fi signals, I mean, I've always heard of the idea of that happening. I've never seen anybody try to actually implement it. So it'll definitely be interesting to see. But like I said, very Big Brother-ish to see, like, what are they actually going to do with that technology. Yeah, don't ever worry about segueing or bringing up topics. I always enjoy talking about stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun being in the tech industry too, learning about stuff like that. Because you never know. There's so much going on in the tech world, tech industry. People doing some amazing things that, again, can be used for scary and nefarious purposes. But for the most part, a lot of people just want to do stuff to try it. to be fair, a lot of people do stuff to try to make a ton of money. And right now, stuff like that is where the big money maker is. I mean, look at Palantir. That's a huge money maker right now. I know a ton of people who are invested in it. Black Belt does nothing for me, and I don't want to lose my luck, so I'm going to get rid of that. Speaking of luck, let's see. Take some range damage. It's not a lot. I'm not going to take the sharp... Actually, the sharp bullet might not be too... No, actually, I'm not going to take it. There's not enough enemies for me to justify taking the sharp bullet. I will take the laser gun. I will take the injection. We'll take the scope. We'll take the gentle alien, and I'm going to lock in that penguin. And, ooh, there's another laser gun. You're starting to feel a bit better. The pain is mostly gone. That's good to hear. I'm glad you're starting to feel better, Cosmic. Ooh, alright, let's go to wave 5. Ooh, we are already dealing a ton of damage. Like I said, a little attack speed will definitely go a long way here. But, actually, with the attack speed that I have, I could definitely take something like the ball and chain. Because that will not affect me in any way, shape, or form. Not with these laser cannons. Well, laser guns. Actually, what are they called? Laser gun, yeah. I don't know why I thought laser cannon was right, but... I mean, anything that has a high DPS and a low fire rate kind of feels like a cannon. But it's not a cannon. That would be an interesting item, though. Brotato, laser cannon. Wonder what it would do. There's attack speed, so that's good. There's more damage. Alright, let's combine you, take all 3 of you. There's fertilizer. Definitely take that. Ooh, another laser gun. A little range will help. And take that duct tape. Get some armor going. Again, I might not, if I can boost my damage at times, I might not need armor. Just kill everything before it even has a chance to get to me. Oh, man, Cosmic, you were talking about school. Now I don't. I really don't want to go to work tomorrow. It's what's always hard about not holidays. The weekends is it's so freeing to not have to worry about work, and then all of a sudden I gotta wake up and be like, oh, I gotta go to work. Back to the grindstone. Now, it is what it is. Let's see. These are all pretty good options. What am I, wave 6? No, let's roll for something. There's a little more damage. Take the armor. Ooh, gentle alien. Definitely take you. I definitely need that pickup range, and actually I didn't need the lumberjack shirt, but I'll take the pickup range. I don't have the loot worm, so need to be able to pick up materials. Plus, having that little extra harvesting won't be too bad. And you know what? We're definitely going to let those eggs hatch if... actually, don't shoot them. Unfortunately, I shot them, but it is what it is. Look, stop shooting the eggs. I actually want those guys to hatch. Running around. Alright, let's get him to hatch. Alright, got him to hatch, so let's see how fast we take him out. Not super fast, but oh god, did he give me a lot of materials. Oh, delicious. There's a tree. Actually, you know what? The lumberjack shirt probably is a good thing to take. I forgot trees do take more damage. Can I get you? I did, good. Get you? No, couldn't get you. More regen. Okay, let's take, I'm actually going to take some damage here. I'm going to take some more luck. And then speed. You know what? A little speed is not going to hurt. Let's see. I don't have any crit. But it might not hurt to start building a little bit. So let's take the duct tape as well. I do need health. I need a lot of health. So we'll take some luck to see if I can't roll into even better weapons. Definitely take that baby elephant. Ooh, lock in the lure. And we'll lock... Oh, no, I can't lock in the cute monkey. That's range damage. But I will lock in that gentle alien. So let's go to wave 8. See what happens. Hopefully I can get some... hopefully I can get some healing going. Definitely like some Or not healing, I'm sorry. What was I thinking? What do I want? Not healing, health, HP regen, and damage. I mean, I got good damage right now. Guns are shooting for 124. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm like one hit away from that. And I really don't want to test it. I do have Curse. Well, I guess I can take Curse. I am doing a fair bit of damage. Ooh, that's a lot of materials laying on the ground. Oh, well. Ooh, recycling machine. Definitely going to take that. Another baby elephant? Sure. Do we try to take armor? No, I want attack speed. Attack speed and damage. Ooh, there's a lot of damage. Gonna lose some speed, but I'm fine with that. Definitely take the spyglass. I'm gonna leave the metal. I need the health, but I don't want to lose my crit. Take the gun. The leather vest will be good. There's some crit, so we'll definitely lock in that insanity. All right, let's see how we do on wave 9. We should be pretty good. Especially the baby elephants. Baby elephants are going to be doing a lot of damage for me. But yeah, the decrease in the number of enemies shouldn't have too much trouble clearing things out. I only have one piercing though. Nah, I should be fine. Definitely should be fine. Yeah, I think we're fine. Here's my second alien. So let's make sure we knock you off. There we go. Let's hope we get some form of HP. Because I definitely need it. This is a little scary to be running around. Enemies doing 125 extra health damage. And me running around with 29 health. There. Okay, that was a little bit scary. That does nothing for me. Another tentacle, sure. There's some health. Let's see, range damage or regular damage? I think I'll take the range. So we'll take everything here. So let's see, that's 500% now. Oh man. Padding. Padding's you know what, that's just free 3 HP. So I'll take it. Terrified onion, a little more speed would be nice. Well, I just lost the speed. There's another laser gun, so let's take you. I don't have pig, right? No, I don't. Metal detector. Yeah, that's not bad. Definitely take the broken mouth, for that's the HP. And then I'm gonna lock in that propeller hat, and we'll take the weird recovery, or the weird food. Still pretty sure I'm, well, 41 health. I don't think I'm one hit range. But I'm not gonna tempt it. Jack, you don't wanna tempt things on Jack. I do think we're good on elite killing and boss killing right now. Because we're taking these guys out pretty well. If I could get some more attack speed though, that would be lovely. Run around. Try to clear his tree. I almost missed that tree. Okay, you know what? That was only 9 damage. That wasn't bad. But I think that was also one of the weaker guys, so definitely not going to tempt these bigger guys. Damn, it's still a lot of materials I'm leaving on the ground. Ooh, baby gecko, absolutely. Oh, there's 4 range damage. Okay, I'm going to take the pig. We're going to take everything here, and then we're going to start building up, some materials. Oof. Oh, and we got the best, probably the second, if not the easiest elite beats, assuming I can actually hit him. Or her. I think this one's called the mother. I mean, it is spawning little babies. I gotta be careful, because I am taking a lot more damage than I want to be. Ooh, I might not be able to beat him. I think she's got one more. Does she have one more? No, she doesn't. This is it. This is all I'm going to get. Damn, I'm not going to be able to get her item. That's too bad. I forgot that she spawns little crazy guys that come after you. That's too bad. That's too bad. This is the worst possible boss for Bat. Yeah, I thought she would be easy, but nope. Not with the laser. I was just like, oh, I'll be able to instantly kill her, and then I was like, oh no, wait, she spawns all those enemies. Great. Not taking the white flag. Definitely gonna take the reinforced steel. I need speed. I'm gonna take attack speed instead. Range damage or attack? No, more attack speed. Oh, look at those guns. Definitely taking all these guns. You know what? I'm gonna take the snail and the ugly tooth. And then take one more... Let's take one more gun, and then we'll go to wave 12. Oh, I'm so slow right now. Oh, this is not good. Also forgot, I have the padding. So I'm like, wait, why is my HP so high? Well, it's because I got the padding and I got the pig. Which also means I'm probably not going to be able to spend down everything I have on the last store. Which makes me sad. No, I'll still do it. I'll be able to do it. Oh, that guy only did 18? Alright, I think we're in a pretty good spot. Still not a lot of damage, but definitely feeling better with it. Yeah, you're right. The lasers are definitely the way to go on this character. Alright. Woo. I'm definitely already overcoming the enemy health. The enemy damage would suck. That is more enemies to kill. But am I going to be able to make up... Let's gamble a little bit. Scared sausage, let's not take that. There's more attack speed. Another laser gun. There's range and attack speed. Ooh, I do have a fair bit of engineering. Just need to grab some more attack speed to compensate for it, I think. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be grabbing it as much as I can. And you have the Bat Elite out of the way already. I do have the Bat Elite. Let's combine you. Do I want the nail? I do have a decent amount of engineering. 261, 250. Oh, that sucks. Yep, that was bad. Oh well. Let's see. I can easily get that back. Plus, now towers and stuff are viable. Ooh, Vigilante Ring. Definitely taking you. Taking the Burke, and let's go to wave 13. Yeah, no, I think I'm in a pretty good spot right now. I definitely need more speed. Just good old-fashioned speed right now. Because, God, this feels so... I hate when I have negative speed. It feels so sluggish. And if I'm going to... Actually, no. Because if I get the Charger, then I'm definitely going to need that speed. I have 2 baby geckos, right? Yes. Or, if I could find the Etsy's pouch. That would make things really interesting. Nah, we'll just get speed. Never know, I could also find, like, the power generator. Alright, another baby elephant? Sure. Ooh, more fertilizer. Let's see. Damage or health? No, I need damage. And, you know what? We'll take a little more armor. Another laser gun. There's my speed. I am going to lose a little bit of crit, but I'm fine with that. There's... I don't want to lose the attack speed, but I want the damage. Also want the tardigrade and the goblet. Why not? And then finally, we'll lock in one more laser gun, a little bit more armor, and let's go to wave 14. Should be able to take this guy out pretty easily. Having not... yeah, I should be fine. Yeah, I figure I would be. I'm always a little worried when I get the elites that charge at me, because I'm just like, especially when I got low speed, like, am I going to be able to dodge? Yeah. I got it this time. Ooh, more curse. Since we want curse now. I don't know what it is, but there is just something satisfying about seeing triple and quadruple digits when you're doing damage. Just makes you feel so powerful. I'm also curious why they named this character Jack. Maybe Jack and the Beanstalk? Kind of like that. Oh, more crit. Yeah, I'm definitely going to take that. There's my speed. More crit and dodge. Another laser gun. Let's see. Ooh, hunting trophy. I do have 29 crit, so definitely going to take that. There's some regen. There's some damage. Another one of you would be nice, so we'll take you. Sure, Cursed Peacock doesn't hurt. Oh, another hunting trophy. Definitely going to take you. Gonna leave the metal detector alone. I don't have the hook, right? Yeah, I don't have the hook, so we'll take another tentacle, take you, and then let's go to wave 15. What is my attack speed? Attack speed is 51. These are shooting every 1 second. Every second that's shooting. Oh man, I just saw an egg. I forgot this is the round that has the eggs on it too. Those are definitely not going to be hatching. Run is going really well. I do think it's going well, but I'm knocking on wood because the last time I said that, I died. But no, I think I'm in a good position right now. Definitely having the padding with the pig is kind of saving my life right now. Oh, there's a free item. Can I get it? No. I will take the defective steroids, or that's just help. Ooh, another tardigrade. Let's see. What do I want? HP regen. Why not? And you know what? There's more damage. Oh, okay. Free red. Well, I gotta take health. I need more health. Feeling paranoid. I'm sorry to hear that. Remember, when you're feeling paranoid, doing the breathing, breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for 7, exhale for 8. Definitely helps you clear that paranoia. There's another laser gun. We'll take you. Whoop. We'll take the gentle alien for even more enemies. Structures can crit. I don't have any structures, but I do want the crit, so I'm just gonna take it. Ghost outfit. I don't want to lose my speed or my armor, so I'm not going to take that. We'll take the wisdom and the mouse. Ooh, there's a lens. And then let's take the coffee and the missile. And ooh, there's another laser gun. Let's go to wave 16. Alright, can I get these baits? Yeah, got the leeches out, so we're good there. Let's see. You want to make it to 21. Just, keep taking care of yourself, Cosmic, and you will. Ooh, those baby elephants are putting in a lot of damage. Alright, here, now we got the big guys, so now this is where doing a little bit, nah, we're good now. We're all good. We want all this materials, though. Well, I about took that melee damage. There's the speed I wanted. I kind of want more damage. Actually, no, I want more luck. Because there's my damage. There's some armor. Lifesteal, not really super helpful, but I'll take it. Take the reinforced steel. The knot. Do I want to take a knot? Not quite yet. No, I'm not even going to lock it in. We'll take that dodge, though. Ooh, another baby gecko. There's acid. Speed? Sure. And then decomposing flesh probably doesn't do anything else for me at this point, but I will take that little frog and let's go to wave 17. Ah, this feels better. I have so much speed. So much. Oh, this feels so much better. I can actually run away from enemies now, especially these armored guys. I don't want to take the chance of getting hit and finding out they do like 50 damage or something. Thank God for that pickup point. Well, no, I guess I got 3 baby geckos, so I'm getting most of the materials on the ground. Question is, would I take a Sips relic at this point? Yeah, I probably would, just for the 3 armor. And the guarantee to pick up stuff. Extra stomach. You know what? I might as well take that. That might be helpful. It would have been helpful to take like the basket, but is what it is. I'll take a little armor. The Cataline. Definitely will take you. You need that? You need an extra stomach? Extra stomachs are nice. Ooh, the bottle mine works here too. Crit? I will take more crit. Oh, there's the fruit basket. Definitely going to take you now. Take another bottle mine. Spider. That's just extra damage and attack speed, so I'll take you, and then let's go to wave 18. Alright, can I should be able to get down. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got this. Oh, very easy, very easy. I need an extra stomach or new intestines. Yeah, it would be, extra stomach would be interesting, though. Like, that would be, like, if you did have 2 stomachs, how would that work in the human body? Would they be, you know, linear? Would it be like you go to one stomach? Is it like a cow's digestive system where it's like one stomach and then another stomach? Or is it like parallel where you have one mouth and then the food can go to either or? And then the other question is as you're eating, if you fill up one stomach, do you still feel hunger with the second one? Because you know when you don't eat, like, you get hungry and you feel your stomach grumble. Well, are you going to feel your stomach grumble if you have one stomach's full? It splits, goes, and 50 goes to 2, 50 goes to 1, 50 goes to the other. Potato, absolutely taking that. Taking a whistle. I mean, don't need the whistle, but it's good to have. Yeah, that's an interesting thought process, or not thought process. Interesting thing to think about. Definitely taking more attack speed. Silver bullet, missile. I'll take a rat. Rats get pretty good. There's another laser gun, so we'll take you. I'll take the campfire, just for that regen. Well, there's my knot. So I can no longer recycle weapons. I'm going to hold on to that for now. Just not use it just yet. I'll take the lemonade. The weird ghost. No, I'm not going to touch that. Which also means you'll need like 4,000 plus calories a day. That'll suck. Well, that's assuming, though, that having the second stomach translates into you needing more calories. Because, again, that would depend on your physiology. Like, are we still the same size? Or... because if we're still the same size, I would suspect you'd still need, like, 2,000 calories a day. Take a turret and some landmines. Now I got some engineering. And, ooh, the mirror. I'm definitely going to take the... I'm going to take the mirror now, and then we'll go to wave 19. Could just be 2 stomachs that are small. Yeah. Yeah, it's always an interesting thought process to see, like, if you start adding extra body parts, how would the body adapt? How are we doing? Not too bad. It's a little chaotic, but I think we're clearing wave 19 pretty well. Got the one use out of my whistle that I needed. The question is, do I want to spend my money down? No, I'm not going to spend my money down because padding's what's giving me a lot of health right now, so probably just leave it as is. Take a few items. Maybe I'll try to use that mirror. But I think for the most part, we will be the first time in history that I've ever not spent down all of my money. Definitely taking that leather vest. All right, this is level. No, this is just this is not a free red, but I'm definitely gonna take that attack speed. I'm in love with Kimberly Pine from Scott Pilgrim. Kimberly Pine. Who is that? Name sounds familiar. Oh, she's the drummer. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she's pretty cute. Let's see. More attack speed? More attack speed, please. Okay. Well, I can't double the stone skin, but I will take that because that's even more HP. I never take the triangle of power. Let's roll to see if I can't get something else. That would be nice. Definitely going to take that laser gun. Bag does nothing. Ooh, small magazine. I'm definitely going to double you. Take you. The crystal. Definitely going to take that. A purple laser gun. The lure does not... Well, actually, that's HP regen, so I'll take you. And then, you know what? Let's take the knot. Roll one more time. Little dodge. And you know what? Let's go to wave 20. So I'm keeping... Oh, my God. Keeping my money a little higher just so I can continue to make use of that padding. Didn't have a problem there and didn't have a problem there. Oh, my God. That is definitely the way to go. We did get the Giant's Belt. So it is a reference to Jack and the Beanstalk. Very cool. So critical hits deal 10% of the enemy's current health as bonus damage. Nice run. Thank you, Per. No, that was a good run. Good suggestion with the laser guns. This was definitely the way to go for this guy. And then yeah, I just got really good lucky with the padding and the pig. If you get the padding and the pig, you are in a good spot. All right, I'm gonna quickly roll into one more. I think I got one more run in me. The Druid. Have not completed the Druid yet, so Druid is fun. He gets 5 extra HP, 15 extra luck. Enemies have a high chance of dropping fruits, so you definitely are going to be doing a fruit run for I can't think for this run. 33% chance to get +1 luck when you pick up a fruit, but 33% chance fruits are poison and hurt you. You don't have any regen, you don't have any lifesteal, and HP engineering modifications reduced by 50%. Druid is either really fun or really big pain in the ass. I agree with that. He is crazy. He's really crazy. But I am going to lean into getting fruit right away. So we're going to take the fruit. Kill me, killing me, killing you. Well, I'm hoping he's doing all right. If I remember correctly, I think at the end of the wave, you do get the good fruit, but the bad fruit stays alone. Do want harvesting, though. Take another pruner. I'm going to take the weird ghost and another pruner. And see if I can't lock in another pruner. And the only reason I'm taking the weird ghost is just because I want more hit points. And should be able to get it right away. Now, I can't remember. The bad fruit are discolored, right? Banning to find elephant is pretty strong. Oh, fudge. I just picked that up. Didn't want to. That would be interesting to ban to find the baby elephant. I'm gonna get a ton of luck, so I'm not gonna touch that. Let's take some damage, because I already got some good harvesting going. Let's see. You can get that luck up from red fruits too. Oh yeah, no, I remember. It's any fruit, but it's just, like, when I'm this early on, I'm gonna try to stay away from the fruit. You know what? No, that's not worth the buy. I'd rather take, yeah, another that. Ooh, there's a weird ghost. That would have been nice. Another pruner. Let's lock you in, and let's go wave 3. Ow. Ooh, there's a tree. Yeah, I will say, this run, last time I remember, like, this run just got crazy ridiculous. Because I got so much luck that you're basically getting nothing but reds. That's some hit points. That'll be nice, just to be able to pick up some reds. There's some speed. Ooh, definitely taking the alien tongue. Let's take the Bruner. There's a baby elephant, so I'm definitely going to take you. Bag would be nice. So would a missile. Definitely going to take the missile. Let's see. Nope, can't get any more. Hurt me. Hurt me. Ooh, I didn't even think about the fruit basket's going to be amazing on this character as well. Yeah, last time I played this, they didn't have the fruit basket item. Ooh, this could be fun. Let's take more damage. That was my free blue. I about took that life steal, but I would rather have the attack speed. So I'm definitely going to need some attack speed. Take the bag, take the missile. Am I going to want to worry about crit? Kind of. But I'm going to need damage right off the bat, so we'll lock you in. That acid's going to be pretty nice, and so is that bait. Well, bait, no, I'm not going to touch the bait. I normally would, but I'm just kind of iffy right now. Because I am going to be picking up the bad fruit. Definitely need to find the goblet. The goblet would be a good find for this as well. Oh, there's something I want to see, and now I'm going to be able to get it. Come on. There we go. Ooh, if I could get the weird stomach, that'd be awesome too. Melee damage is good. There's some more attack speed. Alright, let's take you. Yeah, we'll take it all. I'm not going to worry about crit too much right now. There's a rat. Definitely want a rat. Another pruner. Ooh, and a broken mouth. Broken mouth is great. Alright. Let's see. Getting my luck. Is that all my gardens? I feel like I'm missing a garden. Well, I guess that's all of them. I don't know, I was just like, where? I only count 4. Well, there's 5 there. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I need some pickup range. Oh boy. Gentle alien. Yeah, I'll take it. I always like more enemies. Absolutely taking the cute monkey. Let's get my crit back up and take some speed so I can run around faster. Take all this lovely, lovely stuff. Some more pruners. There's some pruners. I'm gonna lock in the attack speed of the tentacle. Lock in that alien tongue. Let's go to wave 7. So many good items. Now it's... Ugh. Damage, no fun. But sometimes it's needed. Ooh, I do not... I could probably deal with the eggs, but I'm just not going to deal with them right now. I'm more focused on getting luck than anything. Ah, you spawned. Bastard. I killed you. Yeah, again, luck is what you need. Eventually, you'll want to get elephants and sire balls to do all your damage. Yep. Definitely going to take some armor. Starfish. Yep, I'm going to take it. I got a ton of damage right now. Let's see. Take some more... This is a 10, so let's roll for damage. There we go. Alright, take all of you. Take another pruner. There's another baby elephant. Metal detector might not be bad. Banner might not be bad. And there's another pruner. Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna need. I definitely want the cyber ball, but I need to find it first. That tends to be a problem sometimes. It's like sometimes you get it, other times it's just like, nope, not gonna give it to you. Maybe you will be the lucky loot alien who will give me the cyber ball. Weird stomach, or not weird stomach. Stomach, extra stomach, or I forgot what it's called. The stomach would be really nice. Oh, there's another loot alien. Can I get you? Oh, I got it. Okay. A little worried. Elephant is usually a tough one to find. Hopefully, cyber ball will show up. It should. Ooh, another garden. Oh, a piggy bank. Yeah, I'll take the piggy bank. Ooh, the ritual. That's just some nice damage. Don't want speed. No, attack speed would be nice. Take all of you. Take the claw tree and the coffee. And nothing I really want there. Go to wave 9. Yeah, I'm surprised I got... Elephant is usually the hard one for me, too. Usually I can get the cyber ball right off the bat, but yeah, I'm not surprised it's been 9 waves. I haven't seen it yet. Alright, let's collect some of these bad fruits. See if I can get some luck. Also, I just realized I haven't taken anything to increase the value or increase the healing of consumables yet. Which is probably, well, it's always a double-edged sword. Let's get around you guys. As much of that material as possible. All right. I will buy down a few things, but not going to be too much. There's some crit. There's melee damage. Definitely need you. There's health. Even more damage. Oh, definitely taking Grind's Magical Leaf. That will just give me more and more HP as I go. And then... I'm not going to take the Black Belt. Holy Corn Ball. What'd you figure out, Cosmic? Actually, let me roll once to see if I can lock something in. Yeah, locking a couple of that. And that Lost Duck will be nice. Wave 10. Yeah, the monkey's putting in a ton of work healing me up. Wait, there's... Oh, no. I was thinking I could have taken a loot or two. That would have been interesting, but I wouldn't have gotten as much luck if I did that. Yeah, I wouldn't be getting as much fruit. No, I think pruners are the better weapon to take here. Definitely need some other form of healing though, so having those monkeys is really helping me out. Ooh, there's some armor. Definitely take you. Jerky. No. I'm not a big fan of jerky. Jerky's great in, like, if you're doing, like, in a ton of consumables, but I'm a little afraid how that's going to work with the negative fruit. The neggy fruits. Take some damage. Alright, we'll take all of you. Ooh, there's my goblet. That's exactly what I needed. Take the pruner, and then lock in the goblet, lock in the pruner, and I guess lock in the padding. I don't like jerky either. I pass it more times than... Yeah, it's not an easy take. It's like, it's nice if you can really get your consumable recovery numbers really high. But for the most part, yeah, I'd rather have the flat damage increase, or the flat heal rate instead of the heal over time. Still haven't seen the cyber ball yet, which is unfortunate. Alright, I need you to die. Thank you. Give me all stuff. Why not? Let's add a little curse into the mix. Trees die in one hit? Sure. I'll take that for free. Ooh, free speed? Sure. Melee, yep. That does everything for me. Take a little more damage. And take a little more crit. Alright, I guess we're doing it. We are... Ooh, actually that wandering bot will be nice. Okay. I'm taking the you know what? I don't want you showing up anymore. I'm gonna take both of these. Let's roll to see if we can't lock something in, like the recycling machine. And let's see how well I do against this guy. Should be fairly easy. I'm gonna be careful. I'm not gonna worry about collecting any fruit just yet. Ow. Now I'm gonna go collect fruit. Nope, stay away. Okay. I understand you don't like me. I'm just here to trim your hedges. Ah, crap. Not looking good. Oh. Come on. Oh. Oh. Pick up some of this. Ah, couldn't get enough of it. Oh, that was close. I'll take the weird food. Well, that's a lot of crit. I'm definitely going to take that. Damn, that's a lot of crit. I don't know what I want here. Some speed. Speed feels like it'd be good. Take another wandering bot. Take more speed. Roll one more time. Nothing. Let's go to wave 13. I can't believe I haven't found a cyber ball yet. Figured with all the luck that I have that, like, the game would start giving it to me. figure out that I'm doing a luck build and be like, oh, here's some luck-based items. Away from you. Baby geckos is what you need here too, but probably won't see them anymore. Yeah. Or if I could get Sif's Relic would be pretty good as well. Take another tentacle. That's just free damage on the ground. Take some armor. Hunting trophy would be pretty good. Take that. Take the hedgehog. We'll take the pruner. Definitely take the gentle alien and the acid. Not going to touch the knot yet. There's another pruner. Take the barnacle. Take the trees. Take the weird food. Let's go to wave 14. Yeah, definitely baby geckos, Sif's Relic. Those would be good. Let's see. What else would be good? Again, cyber balls. More baby elephants. Thankfully, I got decent speed that I can run after these little baby wizards, too. And my regen is insane right now. Just more luck, yep. Druid, you want all of the luck. That does nothing for me. There's some more crit. Oh, there's damage. Definitely gonna take that damage. Ooh, Sunken Bell. Why not? Take the Clockwork Wasp. There's Alien Tongue, so that helps. Ooh, Bonk Dog. Damage for attack speed. And, I guess just ritual for damage. See how, oh my god, I'm running way, I might be running too fast now. Nah, you can never be too fast. Ooh, the power generator would be pretty good here too. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be super good, but it'd be a lot of fun. With all that red. Oh, that was a failure. What wave am I on? 15? I don't know. It really is fun when you just snowball on these characters. I need to stop saying that. It's just like, oh, you got a good run going, and then, like, all it's going to do is, like, the boss is just going to, like, gank. There you go. There's exactly what I needed. So, yeah, don't need to worry about baby geckos anymore. Fishhook, why not? More attack speed. You know what? That's attack speed and luck. Or not attack speed, I'm sorry, dodge. Focus. Sure. Take a pruner, let's take some more dodge. Take that little muscly dude, we'll lock in the black belt. And oh no, not locking the, no, we'll lock in 8 luck is nothing at this point. And just locking it all. Let's just see what happens now. Cyberball would be great at this point, but don't think I really need it anymore. I think you'd be able to just AFK with the cyberball. Oh yeah. Cyber Ball would be great to have right about now. Yeah, it's always amazing when you get a good run. You know what? We'll take the bait. Oh, there's 27 luck. Let's take melee damage instead. Nothing cursed, so we'll just take everything. Let's see. There's crit. Definitely one more crit. Take a little more speed. There's a purple pruner. Well, let's lock that in and see if we can't curse it. And then we'll take that. See, anything else? Nope, not really. Good wave 17. Yeah, if I got the Cyber Ball, I would not need to do anything. Truthfully, the big reason... Oh, wow. That's interesting. So the red ones are doing 9 damage, but the green ones are healing for 8. Oh no, no, never mind. They're all doing 9. I forgot. I'm healing so fast from the monkey and the tentacle that I'm healing before the actual fruit gets to me. Yeah, this is definitely a build. No, that does nothing. There's melee damage. Another bonk dog. Why not? Take a little more armor. I kind of want to take a loot just because that's a ton of damage. I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to take that loot. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this. I do have padding, right? I do have padding, so I can't go down. I do not need the clockwork wasp anymore. I don't think I have any structures that would actually matter. No, I don't. I already have a ton of speed. There's another hunting trophy. And there's another blindfold. You know what? Riposte. Why not? Okay. Yep. The loot, definitely the right take here. At least one of them. Jesus. Yep, we are definitely sitting pretty right now. I mean, you're definitely right. The Druid is just one of those. It's a hit or miss. Like, you either get a really good run going, or you just get nothing. Truth be told, I think getting the baby elephants right, like, first thing first is definitely helping. But at this point, I think I'm just doing so much damage. Baby elephants aren't doing much. You know what? Let's throw a Kraken's Eye in there. And a Broken Mouth. That does nothing. Sure, why not? You're probably right, Per. It probably is, and I'm just like, oh, it's doing nothing. More damage. Let's see. Where's my baby elephants? It's okay. Yeah, it has done 118,000 damage. It deals 200 damage per pickup of a material. Okay, yeah, no. My pruners are doing jack shit. This is the item that is doing everything. So if you're playing as the Druid, get the baby elephants, get the cyber ball. Those are what you want, because this is amazing. My God. 200 damage. It's done 118,000 damage. God damn. Man. I love getting runs like this. There's nothing beats it. Nothing beats it at all. Sorry, I was writing something down. All right, let's, you know what? Let's just get one more red weapon. There's more luck. I'm actually gonna take the baby alien. You know what? We'll take the lucky charm. Trees don't matter at this point. All right, more luck. More luck, please. Oh, that gobbler's gonna starve to death. Or will he? No, he did. Gobbler couldn't pick up any materials because I'm sucking them all up. I don't know what to say about this run anymore. This is insane. Definitely not the most insane run I've ever done before, but I'm speechless. I don't know what to talk about. Oh my god, look at all that luck. 17% chance, crit chance, why not? Another garden, sure. Range damage, does nothing for me. Scared sausage, throw it in the build, why not? I was going to take the attack speed. I'm actually just going to take the armor just to protect myself. There's more crit. I could do a power fist. That would be interesting. No, I'll leave my stuff alone. There's more luck. Do free rolls. There's a baby gecko. Aha, extra stomach. That would have been nice. Sure, why not? A little bit of an alloy. Alien tongue does nothing. Take a claw tree. You should see if you can kill the bosses without attacking them. I'll try. I mean, I do 281 damage. There's a silver bullet. There's a metal. Jelly shit, that's gonna help. I'm actually gonna spend down all of my money, even though I do have the padding. I have so much health from I have so much health from, I've gained 50 health from Grind's Magical Leaf. Definitely do the tentacle. Do another cute monkey. It's giving you like 10 health here. Yeah, it's at this point it's giving me nothing. That's luck. Yeah. That's basically all I get. Alright. I'm gonna try to not touch the boss. Oh, well, that's not fair, because my bonk dogs are kind of also attacking. But we'll count that in. I mean, it's doing a pretty decent amount of damage already. I mean, they're both already only half health. Holy crap. Oop, about touched that one. Ah, yeah, there's not enough enemies spawning. Well, I killed the first one. Just need to kill the second one. There you go. That is killing the final boss without touching them. I'm surprised that's not a. Not an achievement. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, hey, Cammy, welcome in. Thank you very much. Man, it's good to see you again. I'm really sad because you just came in at the final run of the night. But we did unlock the cauldron. It's got great pickup range, damage for 2 seconds after picking up a consumable, but does have HP regen. Or you don't have as much HP regen, so that's a fun item. I do love the cauldron. The cauldron, so mainly because I love any item that gives you pickup range. So, super fun to do. But man, yeah, that is unfortunately the last run of the night. God, it's good to see you guys. It's good to be back. I didn't stream, like I said, didn't stream last Thursday because I had some work stuff, but glad to be back, and now actually, I'm actually pretty happy because I don't have to. I used to have meetings at like 30 minutes after the end of my stream, and I don't have that meeting anymore. I moved it to the mornings. That was good to have a good win at the end of the stream. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely good to have that. And today we did pretty good today. We finished, so obviously finished Jack, we finished Druid, and then we started with, who did we start with? We started with the Hiker. So we finished the Hiker today. So not overall a pretty good day. Pretty good day for runs today. But yep, that is gonna do it. Switch over to camera mode only so you guys can see I've darkened my room today because it was sunny out when I started. And I just never turned the light on. I figured, hey, oh wow, I have really bad posture too when I'm sitting down. But yeah, it's good to see you guys. Cosmic, Per, Cammy, good seeing you guys again. Sorry I'm ending again. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good, hope your weekend went well. I hope you guys have a good Monday. So I will hopefully see you tomorrow. I should be on tomorrow again, 7 p.m. But if not, I will leave a comment as I always do in my chat and put it on my little title. But hopefully you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you're at, and I will talk to you later. Bye.